Do you ever look back at your past self and feel a sharp sting of regret or embarrassment? It is time to stop punishing a person who is simply trying to survive without the tools you have today. Let's replace that harsh judgment with radical softness and finally permit yourself to breathe. Find a comfortable position wherever you are right now. You can sit or lie down, whatever feels right for your body in this moment. Let your eyes close or soften your gaze toward the ground. Take one slow, deep breath in through your nose and release it fully through your mouth. Let the exhale carry some of the weight you've been holding. Again, breathe in slowly, filling your lungs completely. And let it all go. There's nowhere you need to be right now. Nothing you need to fix. Nothing you need to figure out. You are simply here, and that is enough. I want you to notice something. Without forcing it, just notice. Is there a place in your body where you tend to hold regret? Maybe it lives in your chest, a tightness you've grown so used to that you forgot it was there. Maybe it sits in your stomach or wraps itself around your shoulders. Just notice it. You don't have to move it or change it. Just acknowledge it. That sensation, that heaviness, often comes from a particular kind of unfairness. It comes from looking at something you did in the past and judging it with everything you know now. You look back at choices you made, words you said, things you allowed, paths you took, and you measure them against the person you've become today. But that measurement was never fair. It was never honest, because the person who made those choices did not have what you have now. They did not have the clarity. They did not have the language. They did not have the distance. They were standing inside the storm, and you are asking them why they didn't see the sky. So right now, let's set down the gavel. Let's stop prosecuting someone who was never given all the evidence. Take a breath and allow yourself to simply observe, not judge, what happened then. Now I want you to do something gently. I want you to picture that younger version of yourself, not as you, but as someone you are looking at from a distance, as if they are sitting across from you. See them clearly? How old are they? What are they wearing? What does their face look like? Look at their eyes. What do you see there? You might see confusion, exhaustion, fear. You might see someone trying very hard to hold it all together. You might see someone who didn't even know they were allowed to ask for help. Now, I want you to consider what they were missing, not what they did wrong, what they didn't have yet. Maybe they didn't have emotional safety. Maybe no one had ever shown them what a healthy boundary looked like. Maybe they were operating on survival instincts because that is all anyone had ever taught them. Maybe they hadn't yet met the people, or read the books, or lived the years that would eventually hand them the tools they needed. They were not failing. They were learning in real time. And real-time learning is messy. It is imperfect. It is supposed to be. Look at that person again. You know what they went through. You know the full story. Can you let the phrase shift from "I should have known better" to "I was doing what I could with what I had"? Now, in your mind, I want you to make space. Imagine a room, a warm, quiet room. There is a table with 2 chairs, soft light, no urgency, no audience, just you and that younger self. You are already seated, and now your younger self walks in. They're hesitant, uncertain. They are bracing themselves for criticism, for disappointment, for the lecture they have been giving themselves for years. But instead, you pull out the chair for them. You say, "Sit down. You belong here." Feel what happens in your body when you say that, not to someone else, to yourself. You belong here. Now, I want you to notice the voice inside you that usually speaks to your past self. The one that says things like, "How could you? What were you thinking? You should have known." That voice may feel familiar. It may even feel protective, like it's trying to prevent you from ever making those mistakes again. But right now, let that voice step aside. In its place, let a different voice rise, a voice that is steady and warm, a voice that says, "I see what you went through. I know it was hard, and I am not angry with you." Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw unclench. Let whatever you've been gripping in your body begin to loosen, even just slightly. Now, speaking silently to that younger version of yourself, I want you to offer them this. You are allowed to let go of what happened. Not because it didn't matter, but because carrying it is not changing anything. The guilt you've held has not rewritten the past. It has only made the present heavier. And here is something important. Your worth was never tied to getting everything right. It was never contingent on being perfect during the hardest seasons of your life. You were worthy then, even in the middle of the mess. You are worthy now. So right now, in whatever way feels true to you, give that younger self permission. Permission to have been imperfect. Permission to have stumbled. Permission to have survived in whatever way they knew how. And feel the weight shift. Maybe just a fraction, maybe more. But something loosens when you stop demanding perfection from someone who was just trying to make it through. Take a deep breath in and release. You have not erased the past. That was never the goal. But you have done something far more powerful. You have changed your relationship to it. The lessons you learned from those experiences, the ones that hurt, the ones that humbled you, those are yours to keep. They are part of what made you someone capable of sitting in this room, in this quiet space, offering kindness to yourself instead of punishment. From this moment forward, you can be the person you needed back then. Not by going back, but by showing up for yourself now, by choosing today and tomorrow and the day after to meet yourself with the same compassion you would offer anyone else who is struggling and doing their best. You don't have to earn the right to peace. You don't have to prove you've suffered enough, or changed enough, or apologized enough. You are allowed to breathe. You are allowed to take up space. You are allowed to belong to your own life, to your own story, exactly as it unfolded. Begin to bring your attention back to the room around you. Feel the surface beneath you, the air on your skin. Take one more deep breath. This time, breathe in as if you are filling yourself with all the space that forgiveness just created. And as you exhale, let it settle. Let it be yours. When you are ready, gently open your eyes. Move slowly. There is no rush. You did something brave today. You offered a seat at the table to someone you've been shutting out for a long time. And that changes things, quietly but deeply. Carry that softness with you.
Thank you for joining this meditation. Carry this calm with you wherever you go.
Journey expansion, expanding life's possibilities.